Good morning. You guys can keep doing your stuff, it's fine.
32.
So we have a super busy day today. So I'm getting dinner going in the crock pot, and I wanted to show you what I'm doing. I'm taking all of the shortcuts, doing everything super easy today, because that's just where we're at today. So I got some chicken that I already diced up and threw into the bottom of my slow cooker, and I'm just gonna go ahead and season up the chicken. Put some pepper,
48.
and some no salt seasoning from Costco.
6.
And if you missed this, I will share it on the video as well as put it on my YouTube. So if you're watching it on YouTube, you can come over to Instagram where I do these live. Some onion powder. So I've got my chicken seasoned up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put in some rice right on top of the chicken. This is just like a chicken hot dish, chicken rice, cheesy hot dish kind of thing. So I just got some organic, I think this one is jasmine. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Every time I use pepper, I sneeze. Okay, so this is some organic jasmine rice. It's what I have on hand, so it's what I'm using. I'm gonna put 2 cups of rice right over the chicken.
Actually, it's not that high. 25, 50, 75, 100, 125.
And it was about a pound of chicken that I had just diced up and threw in my crock pot there. Okay, so I've got chicken diced and seasoned, then I've got my rice. There's something in there.
25, 450, 475.
Okay. Alright, so rice is in there. Next I'm going to go ahead and add in my frozen veggies. So I've got the rest of the bag of the Snowpack brand peas and carrots that I used earlier in a meal. I'm going to use the rest of that.
Go back to Canada with her parents and a little dog named
And then I've just got diced frozen celery. When the celery started getting soft, I did just go ahead and freeze it. So some celery in there.
In town. Follow their path through the town.
And you can hear my husband and my daughter, they're doing schoolwork in the background. And I'm going to put some frozen corn in there.
At the post office, Mama purchases things.
Some of them are just in such a big clump. So I got this big giant bag of corn. I want to say it was 5 pounds from Azure Standard.
She paid the cashier $30.75. How much change was she?
Try not to get one of the big clumps out of there.
First, add the amount of her purchase together to find the total cost. Then subtract the total cost from the amount paid to find the change.
Okay, a little bit of corn in there. So I'm just kind of throwing in a bunch of stuff in here. Alright, then I'm going to add in some minced garlic, which I need to get another spoon. I used my spoon. I'll be right back.
Let's do the math.
So I'm going to put just some pre-minced garlic in there. You could use fresh garlic if you have it. Okay, and then I'm going to season this stuff again. So I've got a little bit of ground mustard. I'm going to add some ground mustard, just a little bit of that on top.
Very good. You did that mentally. Very smart.
And then a little more pepper.
You saw both numbers and right away you said 6, so you did it mental.
And a little more onion.
Next.
And a little more no salt seasoning. So if you're just joining, I'm just making like a cheesy chicken and rice in my slow cooker since we have a really busy day. I'll share the whole video so you can go back and see. But basically it's diced chicken on the bottom that I seasoned. 2 cups of, I'm using organic jasmine rice. And it's raw, and I'm going to sneeze again because I used pepper. The rice, and then I'm just doing some frozen veggies that I have. I have peas, carrots, celery, corn. I just seasoned it again, but now I'm going to have to sneeze. Oh, man. Okay. Maybe not. Every time I do pepper, I sneeze. Alright, so, and then I just put in a little bit of minced garlic as well. So now in here I've got water and I put in a couple teaspoons of the Better Than bouillon. I didn't have any chicken broth, so I always have that on hand. And then I've got a can of cream of chicken that is in my pantry that needs to be used up. We bought it, you know, at the height of the pandemic, and I want to use it up because they expire soon. So you can make your own if you want, or use the can. So just put that in with my broth, and I'm just gonna mix it up a little bit. And then I'm gonna pour it over the chicken and the rice. You want to make sure your rice is fully covered with liquid, so you could always add in some water if you needed to. Okay, so that is fully covered. Alright, then the last two things I'm going to add to the top of that. So you can see it's pretty soupy, but once that rice starts cooking, it's going to absorb in there. And then I'm just going to add in a little bit of cheese, just on the top of it.
One of the apples had a worm in it, so Mama got a refund.
This is frozen because I just shredded up a bunch of cheese when I made pizzas and froze it, since usually I'm using it for melting anyways. Using it frozen works just fine. Alright, so that's that. And then before it's served, I just crunched up, we just had a few Ritz crackers left over that there were snowflakes from Christmas celebration that I just mashed them up with a spoon in here. And once everything is cooked and absorbed, then we'll just top it with this and let it heat up, and maybe a little bit more cheese, and that will be dinner. So we are crazy busy. I have to get some stuff made for the play this weekend for my daughter. I'm helping with the food for the cast. She has final dress rehearsal tonight, so it's crazy. So this is a nice easy meal. So alright, thanks guys, bye.